just needs one more win to go to the upper bracket semi-finals right here. And let's see if they can do so. If not, Reborn might have the chance to do a reverse sweep, but Aaron right here has been engaged aggressively by EJ, and Rebo and the Filipino team pops it off with the first blood in less than 30 seconds.
In less than 30 seconds, it seems that first blood has already been spilled from the side of Reborn, excuse me, from the side of BREN eSports. The Filipino team living up to their aggressive nature here, stunning the Malaysians with some really good synergy, but it seems that the Malaysians themselves so are not a slouch. Hayes now has got to run back.
Alright, so now you can see that Leomon has used a sprint, trying to get away from the Esmeralda. The hook misses. He's almost actually hooking that rock. Meanwhile, Coco again could not get any kind of piece here as Winix is there. Fight is coming in here. The buff on the top, on the bottom side here. Lunox will be taken down. Again, Hayes misses another hook here.
Hayes again. Hayes again. With not a good hook. I mean, we did see BREN eSports yesterday, especially Hayes, play some crazy plays, and I think that he should be focusing on the fact that his crazy plays only come when he has a straight line towards the enemy carry. Will be able to catch them with either predictive or a reactionary shot, and will immediately suppress him. As soon as he's suppressed, I think that they want any more trouble.
Yes, correct. So now we are draw at 1-1, coming 2 minutes into the game. Hayes has to step up his game. He misses 2 essential hooks in the beginning of our match. So if he continues this mistake here, then BREN eSports might have a problem in handling Reborn here. Aaron.
Ooh, nicely done.
Here comes
EJ.
the jumping in, but maybe it's the trap. Rebo is left all alone at the back and will be taken down here by Selena. Luciem opens the sprint together with EJ as well. Silo coming in a little bit later, but Kufra manages to find cover, and Reborn is now ahead by a kill.
Now that was beautifully done there, coming in from the side of Reborn. They knew what they had to do. They knew that there was some out of position plays that was being done from the side of the Philippines. So what they did was they tried to catch BREN eSports with their pants down, and surprisingly they were able to do so. And this could be the first turtle for the side of Reborn.
Yes, correct. A very early turtle. In fact, Lucy could not get hooked in because he's touching over the wall and will be use his ult to actually escape away. Nice move here by Lucy M from Reborn. And looking at the early stages of the second game here, Reborn looks better actually.
Yeah, Reborn definitely does look better, but I still believe that coming in from the side of BREN eSports, they're just one hook away. Oh, there it is. Hayes right now with the infinite suppress. 20 years of suppress will get you repressed and depressed. Oh, I am a poet. As we're going to go into the fight here, there is going to be EJ pushing it out over to the top side. They do want to give a little bit of priority more towards the bot side, though.
On bot side, Mal and Silo will go for the proxy, damaging Leomod's ability to actually push out the lane. But Silo and Luciam is actually waiting to get in mid lane, Absol arrow hitting. I think that is the Kufra. EJ will be trapped and will be going down. Silo has been followed by UJ. A few darkening. Should be fine for Esmeralda. The hook hitting the buff. But you can see that Lunox on the sideline is being chased here. Franco as well. Hayes will back off, and this buff will be given towards Team Reborn. Now Hayes is in a pickle here. Will be slammed down by the Selena. Winix takes one more kill for Reborn.
Alright, so we're going to be watching here from the side of BREN eSports a little bit of adaptation problems here as Reborn now giving off quite a bit of damage in these stages of the game.
Correct.
I do not like the fact that BREN eSports is struggling a little bit more despite having such an early lead. But remember, it is only a negligible advantage of about what, 400, 300, or maybe even less. So I do think that BREN eSports definitely has the capabilities as well as the tenacity to come back from this. But whether the question that we need to ask here at Mads is it too late?
I'm not sure. I don't think it's too late just yet because the composition from Team Reborn is a very aggressive early game composition. So this kind of gameplay is expected for the side of the Malaysian team. But you can see now Yuji is a little bit in a pickle here, but manages to actually use Brilliance to avoid further damage towards that Lunox and as well escaping from dire consequences. Aaron almost gets the kill, but well, damage is not there just yet.
That is definitely not just that here, but we do see that Syntax now looking towards that Kufra. EJ could be the next victim, but he will be able to get away. Let's talk a little bit about kill distribution here and itemization.
So yeah, itemization. You can see that 2 blades of 7 Seas has been picked up here by Leomon and Grenger respectively, and also what you call it, a Wind Mask has been finished up. We can see that maybe a Courage coming in for the side of that Franco. And not much on the side of Reborn though. They still do not show their core items except for the machete on the side of Lapu Lapu that is used for jungling though.
I can't wait to see. I mean, like, we did talk a little bit about how meta-changing the game has been, especially with the introduction of this new item here on the Franco, that third item right there.
But sitting on Franco, look at that. The Alonto's there, cannot run away. But where's Coco? Coco extended to the wrong side. Now they have to chase that Hayabusa. Meanwhile, in bottom lane, there is another block. Kufra will jump in, knocking up 2, stunning onto 1. But EJ is all alone. Got his better was nice. But Grenger will try to take the trade and manages to get a kill. As Manila goes down, play under the tower. Reborn gets second, almost get a third, but no, has been eaten up by Selena. Shut down. However, BREN eSports did it off nicely as well, getting a few carries, but that Lapu Lapu almost getting taken down.
Let me just say this now, the goal deficiency here coming in from the side of Reborn now has gotten in their favor.
Yes.
Whereas BREN eSports right now is falling a little bit behind. It seems that the Filipino juggernauts are having a little bit of problems here in terms of holding it together against members of BREN eSports, because Reborn was able to adapt the strategy that fits this fight against BREN eSports.
So now, it looks like game number 2, Reborn, looks stronger here. I think they've finally managed to actually find their particular soft spot in order to actually fight against BREN eSports. EJ has been stunned up with an episode arrow, almost gets another stun as well, but manages to sidestep it away. And I'm not sure why BREN eSports is not doing any kind of flip pushing. Meanwhile, Reborn, that Hayabusa is giving pressure in trying to get that turn on the top side, splitting up BREN eSports all over the map.
Alright, we do see that BREN eSports right now a little bit more messy compared to the previous game. We do see Reborn right now has the kill advantage as well as 2,000 gold in their favor with the Grok as well pushing it out. Grok is kind of like a mini lord here, except he doesn't do the same kind of damage onto the turret. But what's going to be important is if he plays this really well. Oh, it's really top side.
There you go. The suppression is there. Aaron now shadowing away, trying to actually juke it away. And no, never mind that. It's okay. I am Grenger. I am good. I am amazing. I'll get that kill.
I was just about to say, Aaron graduated from the school of jukes, but then he got duped, he got stopped. But we're going to see more fights here coming in from the side of Reborn. Reborn are now looking to get that vengeance over for their teammate loss, but it seems that it's not going to be good here. One by one, we see BREN eSports now get taken down. Beautiful stun there from the Abyssal Arrow, and that's going to be 11 kills in total for the side of Reborn. From that fight in total, 3 for 1 exchange in favor of Reborn.
Yeah, there you go. The trade is good. And again, Hayes misses the hook on towards the Lapu Lapu. Now the Lord is open up for Reborn to actually take BREN eSports in cold sweat, as Team Reborn is coming back after a devastating loss in the first game. The Filipino team has to find a way to actually come back from this losing early game. And there you go, the first lot of the match has been picked up here by the Malaysian team. And BREN eSports, in terms of kills and also goal advantage, quite far behind. They have to find that particular spot to actually gain this game back from Reborn.
Yeah, they have to get a little bit of the space. They have to get a little bit of power spikes. Let's talk a little bit about itemization. We did talk a little bit about itemization just now, and let's talk a little bit about what kind of strategies that BREN eSports needs to use to fight out against Reborn, because Lord has been called out already. So that's going to be an issue here coming in from the side of Reborn. It is going to be pushing over to the bot side here towards that top 2 turret. Sorry, tier 2 turret before it hits the tier 3. So what do you think coming in from the side of BREN eSports they need to do?
I think BREN eSports should play the way the Surgeons played yesterday, delaying the game. Because
that's able to like push out as well as sustain or at least get away. So I think that that's going to be a very good move coming in from the side of Reborn. But BREN Esports, I think they do recognize that there is going to be a Lord steal. There is going to be a Lord fight, so I do like the fact that EJ as well.
Oh, Coco will try to survive here. Momentum has been put out, but Eren could not get the last hit onto us, the Leomod. Leomod has to fall back. EJ now will be left all alone. He's not moving though. Alright, never mind that. Because he sees a grog, I think you don't have to worry. So now, Reborn will start off with the hits on towards the lot. This is going to be a 4-man take up on towards that objective here. EJ waiting to jump up, but it looks like Reborn is just setting a trap. And but bottom side, you can see that Coco goes down. EJ, and together with the press has to do this.
has stolen it!
Have been stolen, but the Selena will go there as well. But at the same time, Lunox will be taken down. Now, Kufra will be left alone. Franco has fallen back. This is going to be a 4-man approach on towards the Kufra, and he will go down. The steal was good, but the aftermath was bad. BREN ESPORT dropped down dead 3-man. Reborn only drops down a Selena and a Lord. They can't come back with this. The Lord has been eliminated, and despite Reborn, despite BREN losing that fight and losing the trade, they still dragging the game over. Here's the run towards the ground. The suppression. Report that guy AFK because he did not move for quite a long time. Silo as well, giving free kills towards BREN Esports. And maybe we might see a comeback.
We might see a comeback here coming in from the side of BREN Esports, but how much have they lost here? So of the right time dive here. If they get dived on coming in from the side of BREN, coming in from Reborn onto BREN.
They're chasing Eren.
They see him.
Eren will... No, okay, he will have time to actually recall back. Oh, I can see the rotation instantly go to the top side, but Eren actually did reach that over, and Team Reborn is still dominating over BREN Esports right here. Items are coming up from both team. Cores has been finished, and we can see that, let's see, any kind of shocker in terms of items. Not much shocker here because the items has been put up from both teams are actually the items that they really need. But Grok, not much, yeah. He has only 3 tank items as for now, similar to Kufra as well. Only has 2. So, but all the damages stacked up.
Yeah, it definitely is going to be stacking up here, as there is going to be a lot of issue from the side of Reborn. They're just trying to get the perfect, not to say the perfect synergy, but I think they're trying to look for that perfect little initiation. Oh, Hayes going in for that suppress, but will not be able to catch Lucy M. This is where things are going to get insane, as we're going to be seeing it here. Ruby M, not much damage being thrown out, and nicely done from the side of Reborn here to free up, to build up a little bit of pressure on the bot side. Now what they're doing is they're just building up pressure as much as they can on all sides of the game. Yeah. We do see that from the side of Reborn, they are focusing a lot of their attention onto either controlling towards his bottom side here. This is what Reborn really wants. So that's the reason why, as you can see, there is a little bit of rotations toward the bottom side here. With Selena hanging out here, I don't think that... but before that...
Well, Immortality has been procced here on towards the Grog. The Grog will go down. Esmeralda almost get caught here by Coco. Wants the kill very bad, but still wants to maintain the position with his teammates. And now Reborn is down with 1 tank. There is a chance for BREN to actually make a counter maneuver over this information. But looking at minion waves coming in, I don't think BREN Esport would do something impactful as of right now.
Alright, so as we're going to be seeing it here, Eren right now just doing his...
But look at the minimap, bro.
Yeah, I mean the minimap. Oh, this is where it's going to turn around.
Yeah, boy, let's see. Now,
oh my goodness, did Reborn just actually give up?
Silo! No, Silo, Sewe goes into the fight.
Oh my god, no!
They managed to get the Gengar, but they will trade with 2 kills. There you go. Lapu Lapu goes down. Lunox and Kufra gets again. And Eren, Reborn, why are you here? You should be sleep pushing. Why are you here?
Exactly, that's the thing. And this is the reason why BREN was able to try to steal that Lord. They didn't play, Reborn didn't play around that bot side, and this is bad. Okay, this is where Hayes could actually try to go for that hook there onto either Lucy M or Synex.
Yes.
So I do believe that BREN had one big opportunity to catch up there.
Correct.
Right? But the problem is they need... Okay, the only way BREN can actually come back into this is one big way.
Yeah, one big wave and one big thump here. Look at that. Aaron running very low. Has to shadow away. Oh my god. Aaron could not actually make a move. Now Coco will try to go into the fight. He has immortality. Shadow kill has been procced. Aaron falling back by EJ and Coco chasing for that ninja. But thanks to Lucy M providing that bodyguard service for Hayabusa, Reborn can still be in this game. And Hayabusa, look at that, instantly rotate towards the top, leaving bottom lane and Lord to the demise of his teammates to handle.
Well, now, I do believe that Reborn almost made a grave mistake.
Yep.
Because they were just left to their own devices. I felt like BREN could have actually taken advantage of that, but considering how close members of Reborn were, it didn't look like it was a good time to be on the side of BREN's team when you are in a very precarious spot.
So now it looks like Hayabusa is going to play his role as a split pusher, causing Coco not to be near to his teammates sticking over. But at the same time, Reborn baiting the Lord, making some sounds to attract BREN's attention, and they actually really did. He's coming in, got hit by one of Selena's underlings, but Reborn at the back, you see that time to do damage. You can see that his will go down, Kufa goes in, but the positioning of the Grenga is just way too far, could not go for the follow. Aaron is there as well. Now Coco at the back, wants to go into the fight right here. Fantasy pulling off too, and Grenga gets a go to Lapu Lapu, and he has to come back from BREN Esports, killing by the Lunox, taking out the clock. Now it's a 2-on-1 trade, and Lord is still left standing. UG coming in, providing the last minute sting over Reborn, and now this is a very fragile moment, Hound.
It is a very fragile moment. Oh wait, but before that though, BRE trying their best to catch up onto Silo. And as you were saying, this is a very interesting moment here.
Yeah.
And as you can see right now, BRE now, they're trying to contest onto the Lord. So this could be very interesting. EJ right now trying to give his help.
But Esmeralda will jump in with the Safo, but here comes the fantasy by Coco. Coco running very low, has to get away. Rebo as well is in the middle of all of the miss. Now Silo against that kill. Yuji will be the next attack, but immortality is there. Last hit of the Lord. The last team. Now all they need is just to handle, and Hayes will go down as well to the side of Selena. Kufa is still up, but Coco has to go away. Silo will try to fight with EJ. EJ will go down. Despite the Lord being taken up by BREN ESPORT, Reborn still stronger here in this game too. They have 4 men still alive, and only a lonely Leomon defending his own base.
Well, as we're going to be seeing it here, members of Reborn right now knocking on the doors of BREN Esports, so this is going to be very bad for them.
Oh my god, Silo, Esmeralda coming in. It's going to be a 4v1 fight. This is going to be a GG. And ladies and gentlemen, it looks like we're going to go to game number 3.
Oh my god.